Hello, everyone. I'm Alpha Wisdom, Mystic Cassandria here. Lessons in how to read palms. This is lesson 44. We are talking about the strongly developed section of the moon mount that seems to lean toward the wrist. Let's have a look now. Here's the moon mount. That lower section, sometimes called the heel of the hand, is the intuition section. And when that is highly developed, as you see in the illustration there, it indicates intuitive power. It means a highly developed intuitive power. So once again, look at your wrist and just be aware of this. If you see a wrist with this portion, if you balance the section of the thumb ball with this, and if it's not level, and this seems to hang down a little bit, it's obvious. It's an obvious look. All right, that means this person has strong intuitive power. I've always told you, we all have power. We all have psychic ability. To what degree, that's another story. But we all have that gut feeling of something. We just know. We don't know how we know, but we know. Well, when it is low like this, toward the wrist, seems to almost hang toward the wrist, it's an indication that this individual has strong intuitive power. Sometimes it's referred to as good psychic ability. These individuals with talent have talent for writing, speaking, and other creative arts. They may be painters, designers, or musicians. Now, because they have these talents, this does not guarantee automatic success in their chosen profession. All right? Now, since the lunar mount includes three areas, that's creativity, imagination, and intuition, these areas, if they are enlarged or highly developed like the intuition, for example, if your creative section seems to be a little larger, and we can tell by if it's puffed up or raised, if that is also, or with the imagination, and of course, we're looking at the intuition. We can see that that's highly developed. Then these areas will increase the qualities that they have and show higher levels of that quality, whatever the quality is. If the person is creative, then we see a lot of talent coming from that creative area. If it's imagination, maybe they use imagination in writing or in painting, but it will show. Okay, that's the mount, and that's the intuition portion. There's one other thing. You'll notice I put X's there. When there are 3 or more X's, the letter X, moving up from the moon area, I'm putting it like a ladder. This also indicates strong psychic ability. On such palms, they may have several of these signs. In other words, you may see X's all over the hand. They may mean something else now, but if they're located here, we can tell this person has strong psychic gifts. And this may appear on both palms, one palm, or you may not have it at all. Now, let's take a look at what a normal, as it's referred to as, normal size moon mount. And you see that means balance between reality and imagination. I hope you can see that. All right. And let's turn this over. So we're all clear. This is the location of creative, imagination, and intuition. Intuition is always the one at the bottom, so we can easily spot that. Okay? Now, if a person's headline, I want to point out, which starts between the thumb and the index finger, if that, as it starts, is moved toward the center, if it goes straight, that means something else, more practical in thinking. But if it curves downward, it's curving to this area on the moon mount, creative, imagination, and intuition. That means the person is creative or certainly interested in the creative arts, likes to use their imagination, likes to have some input, and is flexibly open to intuition. Believe in that. Usually, people with a curved headline are very flexible. They're very open. All right, let's leave this. And we take a last look at the intuition, intuitive power, good psychic ability. That's what that means. All right. Now, as we move on throughout these lessons, we may get to a point where there are some others that I need to mention or I'd like to mention, talk to you about. All right? If you like this lesson, please give a thumbs up and subscribe or consider subscribing. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Our time is ended for today. Have a great day and bye.